It's over now. I saw it first in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. I saw your plans in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. I saw this all in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. That was over trust, right? And over trust is so dangerous. Abba Yahuwah, I'm so sorry. For you said one to the world that will trust in flesh, that will build in flesh, that will believe in flesh. And I did. I'm so sorry. Please take that away from me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please take that away from me. Yeah. Please take that away from me. I saw it first in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. No. I saw your place in my visions, but I couldn't believe it. No. I saw this all in my vision, but I couldn't believe it. No. For it was too hard for me to believe. It was just too much for me to take. How can I believe that you are darkness? That you're gonna spray me with darkness? That you are evil? That you're gonna pour that on me? That you are link of fire agent? That you're gonna dump that on me? Now you're gonna dump that on me? Indeed, I see the wrath of serpent through you to me. Indeed, I see the hunger of serpent through you to me. Indeed, I see no mercy hand of serpent through you here to me. Indeed, I see the fire of serpent through you to me. Through you here to me. To me. Yeah, oh, my Santa Labo, whoa. Through you here to me. Yeah. Now I know why YAHUAH said, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Now I know why he said that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All they say, he is a lovely father, even though I disbelieve him. All the same, he is a merciful Abba, even though I disbelieve him. All the same, he is a mighty healer, eternal healer. He has hid me from every bite of serpent. He has hid me from every wound of serpent. He has hid me from every piece of serpent, every shame, every sorrow, every trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said, but through you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here, yeah, whoa, I'm here, I'm here. Now I can talk about it. I'm free. Now I can talk about it. I'm here, yes, I'm here. Now I can talk about it. The yoke is broken. Now I can talk about it. It's my new life. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's new me. Through his saving blood. Through his saving blood, yeah. It's my new life. I can talk about it. Ooh. Hallelujah. Ooh. Hallelujah. Ooh. Hallelujah. Ooh. And now I can talk about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm free.
Amen, amen, amen. To the glory of Abba Yahuwah. Abba Yahuwah, just bless you for your wonderful, mighty hand upon the life of your handmaid. All right, now, family, here we are in the heavenly court room of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful, wonderful message already titled for you and me right at part 1. A witch in the family exposed. Call Ekinadese Justina Bangbe. That is family's name. Facebook user's name. Favor Junksy. Part 10. Family case, I shared this in the news feed and you haven't listened to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please kindly drop it and go listen to it. There's so much, so much, so much awaiting you over there. I can see how you're gonna build your case on part 10, whereby it said there's other 9 videos. So I encourage you to do that, except if you have already done so. Our glory be unto Abba Yahuwah, because Matthew, yes, Matthew 10:36, the biblical Messiah make it so clear that the enemy of a man begins right in his household. All right, now I want to do a little liberation on part 9 because there is a scripture left out and it's so huge. Okay, but first, scriptures I couldn't even read, not even talk about. When I check my note, I said, "Wow, Saint indeed you are a thief. You can steal that away from me." So right now, I'm referring or talking right back to John 3:16. That is point 7. Okay, right at part 9, John 3:16. We're talking about what is the word of John 3:16. It was fully and powerfully established right at part 9. So I want to make little liberation on John 3:16, the word. For Yehovah so loved the word. So we see over there that there are many, many, many words he was talking about. Just listen to part 9. There is no need to be repeating it over again here. So I want to read now 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 4, the very place I left out. In whom, listen now, in whom the gods of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of Yahuwah, should shine unto them. So now the part I'm after is about the gods of the God of the world. We see John 3:60 is a word of a singular, and Hebrews 1 chapter verses 2, we see plural over there. Plural, it's a words. All right, so we unveil it right at part 9. Please kindly listen to part 9. So we put some more. Here we are, James chapter 4, again verses 4. I read, Yea, adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahuwah? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahuwah. Did you get that? So now you be a friend of the world, that is doing acting as the people of the world. Okay, but we are just in one planet. In one planet, yes, we have almost about 16, 15, 16 to 17 different kind of word. All right, listen to part 9. Okay, you see, so you're making friends to all any of this kind of a word outside the word of John 3:16. This is how you make yourself enemy, all right, of Abba Yahuwah. Okay, we put some more. All right, now here we are, First John, chapter 2, verses 15 to 17 or so. Listen now. Love not the world. This is speaking of the world that deity control, the gas of this world. What is it doing to the world? Blinding your eyes, never ever to see words, the true biblical Messiah gospel. That's why you can confidently keep Sunday without no panicking, and you defy the Shabbat. That is why you can, with all your heart, confidently you keep Friday. All right now. That is the how he blinded you. That is his job, to blind. He's a blinder of the whole world. That's it. I take it again. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Who are the things that are in the world? It still goes back to that deity. Who is the blinder of the world? Because his own teaching is going to use it to blind you. And that is how you love it, when you succor. All right, now two can work together without an agreement. When you agree, that is how you've been blinded. And that is how you love the world. He is the author of this very word that has a plural. Hebrews 1:2. Listen now. If any man love the world, the love of Yahweh is not in him. Okay. 16. It get worse. For all that is in the world, not some part, all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh. Come on now. Where this lust first begin in human history or in human existence, right in Genesis 3. What did she lust for? She lust for power. And who taught her that lusting of power? It is the gas or the god of this world. Listen now. It get more tough. And the lust of the eyes. Again, where do we get the lust of the eyes? When the woman again saw that deity that rules and blind the whole world, when she saw, it said, when that deity now point her, which is the serpent, Allah in a nutshell, okay, point her now to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So what did she do? When she now saw that tree was good to desire, it's good to make one wise. He said that tree is good to make one wise. What did she happen? She not desire it. As soon as she saw the lust of the eyes, it is the teachings of the God of the world. That is how he blinded you. You see, he blinded the eyes. He blinded the first human eyes to see him, the demon, the link of fire, as now paradise. That is the paradise the Christian don't see, and also Islam, exactly. Because their eyes is already being blinded to the true paradise. Now they are seeing the link of fire as paradise. That is why they are going to receive the judgment of rejection. Matthew 7:21 to 23. I never knew you. Even though you are casting, jumping upon miracle. All right, now let's move forward. And the pride of life. That is the three characteristics in this world. And the pride of what? Now go to Ezekiel 28. You're going to find out what makes a powerful deity to lose his salvation. He fell from glory. What was that? Pride. He said, because of the brightness of your nature, you're not pumped up. Because of your beauty, he not pumped up. And when he pumped up, what did he say? I'm going to make myself like this very God. You thought you can do it? I will also do what you what you are doing. He now begin to, run a race with Abba Yahuwah. And that now brings about his eternal destruction. And that is the gas of this world. All right now. And the pride of life is not of Yahuwah, but is of the world. It is the property of that God of the world. Now 17. And the world passeth away. His word is going to be destroyed, okay? And the lust thereof. All his teaching is going down the grave. But he that doeth the will of Yahuwah abide forever. That's what we are establishing here. The word of Abba Yahuwah is the one to stand eternal. That is the word of John 3:16. Again, we goes back to Revelation 21. That is the word John 3:16 actually is referring to. All right, not the entire one. Justina Novia Bank, but this is your reality these days, all right? All right, now here is the Bidi Bidi. Revelation 12:9, I read. And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent is still the God of the world. He is referring to his word. Old serpent, reaching down to where? Genesis 3. Called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth. Now, listen now. Which deceiveth the whole world. This one included the word of Abayewa, the word of John 3:16. Where do we start this deception? Where is this dragon? Not we. I am not a part of it. Where did this dragon start his deception? Right in Genesis 3. He deceived the word of John 3:16 over there. That is Eden, you know. Revelation is bringing restoration. Revelation 21 is bringing restoration to Eden's garden. Eden restored. Genesis 3. What took place over there, that is the restoration in Revelation 21. The first heaven and the first earth, that is the word of this serpent. Because that is the word, he himself governor. Revelation 21 says, for the first heaven and the first earth is gone, is no more. That is the word that must be passed away. And that is the word of this fallen deity. All right? Now, the whole world is deceived. Listen, let me count a bit for you. The word of Islam is deceived. Is well deceived. And the word of synagogue of Satan is deceived. The word of the Christianity is deceived. The word of Babalawo is deceived. The word of civil ruler is a lie, is deceit. They all will pass away. Now the word of homosexuality, you know, when you are in the group of homosexuality, you are in your own world, is deceived. Lesbianism is deceived. Fornication is another word, is deceived. Prostitution is another word, is deceived. Blood money is another word, is deceived. All right? Herbalist, voodoo, Hinduism, whatever, they are all kind of a word. Because what they speak, you don't know. Now, I'm not going to use myself for that field. Let me use my past life. Once prostitute, okay? So now, I don't understand the word of that once prostitute. All right, now listen. Until I came abroad, until my dad brought me over here for the word of prostitute. What happened? Listen now. Until I get to Italy, I never know what the word of prostitute is. I never knew their language. I never knew their body message. I never knew prostitutes have a body message. They have a kind of a catwalking. They have a preparation. They have a language. Until I got there, I never knew what that was. All right? I never knew. So, everyone practicing whatever have their own word. But the author and the God of this word, it is that old serpent, the great dragon. All right? So, this is a liberation I want to throw back to part 9. So, right now, let us begin now part 10. Family, I'm sorry because it's like I made some kind of a mistake right at part 9. When I talks about that the point 8 is that of Esau. Why do Abayewa hate Esau? No, rather it is the point 9, the final points in this segment. All right? We still have more to come. Okay? But the very point 8, that is what I want to look into now. Okay? The point 8 goes like this. Serpent abused the authority. Serpent abused the authority. Now that we'll see that there are many kind of words, many kind of functioning in this world. So we want to see people are in this world, different kind of people, different set of people from whose kingdom. So now serpent, is the point 8, right? Serpent abused the authority. How do serpent abuse the authority in this world? Because he deceiveth the whole world, including the word of John 3:16. He started that deception right at Genesis 3. Okay, now Adam and his posterities is still being deceived today, like I once being deceived. I should have finished the quotation of the points. Serpent abused the authority, and that now makes link of fire to enlarge her belly and mouth, okay, because he abused the authority. It shouldn't have been done that way, but he abuses it. You see people abusing power, abusing their body. Yes, that is the authority abused. So right now we Yeshayahu 5:14, Isaiah chapter 5:14. Listen now. Therefore, her hath enlarged herself because of the iniquity. It said because of the greatness of this, because of the wickedness of this, whatever, Matthew 24, the love of many is going to wax cold. Okay, now because of the wickedness of this fallen deity and its word, hell now begin to enlarge herself. Should I take it again? It said, therefore, hell hath enlarged herself. Okay, and opened her mouth without measure. This time you can't even say it is 1,000 yard or whatever, 12,000 full edge. No, you can't even measure anymore. It's without measure now. And their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it. Homosexuality, you are rejoicing? And say you love a man like you bang in the anus, you are descending. Prostitute, you don't want to repent? Abusing your body, you are descending. Okay? You are going down the grave. Lesbianism, you are going the synagogue of Satan, you are going the Islam, you are going Christian, you are all because hair is already enlarged. Oh, hair has already enlarged by 80%. Before I can say the mouth of hair was that of just 20%. We were able to measure. And this one is even more than that, okay? Because without measure. You are descending. You thought you are rejoicing. You are descending. Unbeliever. Babalawo. Hindus. You are all going down. Let's see again. Isaiah 14, Yeshayahu, that same chapter, place. Isaiah 14:9. Hell, listen, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. This time he don't even want you to come. He's going to swallow you. That is Revelation 6. Hades is coming down here. Is moved. That is Hades. When he kill him, okay now, at thy coming, it stir up the dead for thee. Okay, even all, not some, even all the chief ones of the earth, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. This is plural, multiple word. Bunch of people is going right down. Because what? Serpent abused the authority. That brings about damnation to uncountable souls. Again, that same Isaiah chapter 30 verses 3:3. Listen now. For Tophet is ordained of old. Tophet is a burning place. Again, it's another word for hell, link of fire, alright? Is that is ordained of old where, right? Again in Genesis 3. No, this should be Genesis 1. Because when this deity fell from glory, it's already been ordained anyway. Should I take it so? No. No. Let's put it now, Genesis 3. Because that is where his destruction was being consummated. Alright? It said, for Tophet was ordained of old, yea, for the king it is prepared. He hath made it deep and large. Okay? The pole thereof is fire and much wood. The breath of Yahuwah like a stream of brimstone doeth kindle it. Did you get that? After the deep and large. It's prepared. It's expanding. It's making progress. Get ready to swallow more and more. Here I am. Habakkuk chapter 2 verses 5 I read. Yea, also because he is talking about sinners, okay? Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, no, that is drunkard, okay? Jesus turned wine into water. Jesus turned water into gogoro. Nonsense. Listen now. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, because now you are filled with gogoro. You don't even know where you are. Neither keepeth at home, neither keeper at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Sinner, I say you enlarge your desire, Just as hell is also enlarging itself against you. Can I take it again? Oh, my Father. He said, yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. Ogogoro drinker, okay? Uh, you can drink and don't get drunk. Keep deceiving yourself. You are descending into hell. Because hell has already enlarged itself against you. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is proud, he is a proud man. That's it. That is the things of the world. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. So he want to talk about the sins of people. He now begin to use hell to illustrate their desire, how hell desire to receive them, and this how these sinners also desire to do wickedly. It is vice versa. Okay now. And as death and cannot be sanctified by gather excuse me. And has death, okay, cannot be sanctified, okay, sanctified. I'm sorry. Okay now. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth upon him all people. Did you get that? He said, I'm well prepared, enlarged my belly, my mouth. In fact, I'm still going to be still hungry for more. That's what hell is saying to you. Why? Because serpent abused the authority. So now I want to see how serpent abused the authority. Let me give this kind of illustration. You know, when you just prepare for yourself a delicious meal, okay, your most favorite, you want to take some more, you want to get some more, you want to get some more, then you begin to have appetite, then your belly is expanding, is growing, you want to have appetite, you want to have appetite, you know that you want to, but because of the sweetness of your whatever that you prepared for yourself, your most favorite, you are receiving appetite every now and then. That is what hair is saying to you. Let's say that serpent. Because serpent can also only drag his own to the pit. And why the hair is enlarging, that is what we want to see now. And how did the serpent misuse the authority or abuse the authority Abba Yahweh gave unto him? You know, serpent, let me quickly throw this in. Serpent is the highest order of all angels. You can see that in Isaiah chapter 6. Rather, okay, yeah, Isaiah chapter 6, okay. Now, what is the office of serpent? He almost got the characteristics of Abba Yehovah, okay? He almost have it all. How? Because serpent is the Abba Yehovah covering. They are the highest or ranking angels in the heavenly. Isaiah is going to see it over there. They banner over Abba Yehovah's head. Or let me also put it this way. They are the covering of Abba Yehovah, the true essence. Okay, all right now. Let's see. Seraphims. That is what we're going to see in Isaiah 6. Simply me burning once. They are fire. Plural. Seraphims. Fiery ones. Now singular. Seraphs. What is that? Serpent. Fiery flying serpent. That is who they are. They are the true essence of Abba Yehovah. So this serpent, Genesis 3, which is also dragon today, he almost got the characteristics of Abba Yehovah, but he misused the authority. So that was why he rebelled and said, I have what you have. I know your secret. I'm going to backstab you. That was why he declared war. He was also the one that declared war in Revelation 12:7. It was the serpent because he thought, I knew it all. But he never knew about your one and said, what you know about me is worthless one. Because I have huge secrets you don't even know nothing absolute about. So that was why Abayewa we were able to throw him out. Not even Abayewa. It was Micah, his junior son. Throw this bastard out of my sight. All right, now he misused that authority. As he came down here on earth, Revelation 12 now says it's over here. He now begin to misbehave. See how he misused the authority, and that now causes the enlargement of hell every now and then. Genesis 1:26, listen up. And Jehovah said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. I stop over there, 27 now. I'm going to make man in our own image and after our own likeness. 27. So Yahuwah created man in his own image. In the image of Yahuwah created he him, male and female created he them. Did you see? And now we proceed now to 2. How did he created them? All right now. If you also want to know the mystery over here, okay, Let me just go. When you go to now, verses Genesis 2:7, so you will see how he did it. The Ruach HaKodesh is here because this is the first Adam. It came the way the second Adam came. You see the breath of life. You see how Abba Yahweh did it. The dust of the ground over there, excuse me, it is speaking of virgin birth. Okay, Isaiah 53 gave us that answer that this tree, okay, or this seed is going to spring out from a dry ground. And it's messianic prophecy. You knows that Isaiah 53. It says this seed is going to come out from a dry ground, a dry ground. And we see the first Adam came from the dry ground. And he said you will return back to the ground from where you came from. He's speaking of the plants, okay? We take it on both sides, okay? But I'm not into that. I just want to throw that in. Now, verses where am I going to? 21 now. We see how Abba Yahweh did it. Let us make mine our image. So it's going to look at like Abba Yahweh to do things like Abba Yahweh, to procreate like Abba Yahweh. So right now, 21, Genesis 2:21, listen now. And Yahweh Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which Yahweh Elohim has taken from man, made he a woman, and brought her unto him. And Adam now said, this is the bone of my bone, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of me. So that is her original name, woman. Abba Yahweh call her helper. Okay, so right now we proceed more. You see already, woman. She shall be called woman. Now let's go to chapter 3 now, I think 21. And see the sudden change of her name. Okay, something drastic took place. Therefore, that name was being reversed. Listen now. Oh, 20. Okay. 3:20, Genesis 3:20. And Adam called his wives Kawa, not Eve, okay? This is the name Semper given to her. That is why you can get your wash night Eve, your Christmas Eve, your New Year Eve, a name that a feast dedicated unto a woman. We don't have a feast like that, okay? So I take it again. And Adam called his wife Kawa because, listen now, she was the mother of all living. What? What? Did you get the vision? A glimpse? Did you caught over here? She's going to be the mother of all living souls. What? So what about the man? Adam simply means it means red, not necessarily a red man as the bastard synagogue Satan say. No, not at all. It simply means the blood. The beginning of Abba Yahweh's blood here on earth. The beginning of Abba Yahweh's gene. That is what it means, okay? Now, Adam is not the father of all living. Can I also read that to you? But the woman is the mother of all living. What? You still doubt that no sexual intercourse took place over here? Yeah, the gods of this world has already blinded. You can never ever see the true light. No, you can't. Listen now. Here I am. The same chapter 3. Yahweh said their punishment. Okay, now. Okay, I read. Verses 13. And Yahweh said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. All right, now 14. Sorry. And Yahuwah Elohim said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above all beasts of the field. Upon thy belly shall thou go. Why not upon thy mouth shall thou go? What is within your belly? Your loins. Upon thy belly shall thou go, and thus shall be thy food, whatever the days of your life. 15 now goes to the sentences. And I will put, listen, and I will put enmity between thee and thy woman, and between thy seed. Don't tell me it's planting of a small new. And her seed is speaking of generation. Is speaking of offspring. Is speaking of children. Your seed, Semper, automatically is going to be a father. And her seed. And this man. All right now. We have two men on earth, but one woman. So that is where, what do they call it? Polyandry begins. Listen now. Between your seed, simply you're going to be having seed, okay? When you go to Ezra chapter 9, already it said the holy seed now mingle themselves with the unholy seed. Verses 1 to 3, you're going to see how they mingle themselves with the holy seed. The holy seed mingle themselves with unholy seed. The unholy seed, it is the seed of serpent. Now, we see serpent automatically say father. And the woman is the giving it to the serpent, giving it to Adam. That makes her the mother of all living. Adam is not the father of all living. Not at all. Just like me and this Egbe weather called Justina, we are one mother. Yes, because we are one mother from where the first woman, Kawa. She is the mother of all living. But we are not one father because she is the seed of serpent and I am the seed of Abba Yahuwah. You see the difference between being the same mother but not the same father. Physically, we are the same mother, we are not the same father. That speaks of revelation. All right, now we put some more. Quickly, I have to throw this on it. Prior to Matthew 5, 44, all right, way down. Now, you must pray for your enemy. You must forgive them. Like we established already at part 5 or whatever. So, if you listen to it, you will know what part, or part 6, or part 7, maybe there. I have so much on my head, okay? I'm so sorry if I cannot figure it out anymore. Yes, because a huge vision is running overflow on my head. So I start the one that I want to talk about. The one I already talked about, I don't even know anymore because it's gone, it's prophecy. Listen now. But this girl, the same mother, not the same father, she hurt me so bad. I would have also loved to forgive her, but she now blasphemed. That is where her case now become a double sin. Assuming she did not blaspheme, I will stand by her night and day and see that that wicked spirit is out of her. And Yahweh will cleanse her for me. But she now proceeds from witchcraft to blasphemy. And I begin to call the Holy Spirit a spell, voodoo, charm, whatever. That is where her case now get finished, no more forgiving. I'm not the one. But if I beg your word don't forgive you, I don't also. Listen now. The order of my sister, that one also hurt me, okay, in another form so bad. She really despitefully used me, okay. She was the one in charge of my little property I had in Nigeria, all right. The cars I sent her, this woman steal all from me. The property, she just stole it from me. And this Egbe weather called Justina, the witch in the family, we are the one also exposed her to me and said, sister, look at what Mama Sazet did to you. Your car, about 14-seater bus, I push it home, to be walking and also to be gathering a little money for me, as service. The money that car will really work, bus worked almost 2 million, and she never gave me not even €1. Now, at the end of it all, she still claimed that bus and lied to me that the engine got knocked. Meanwhile, the bus is still working today. And another private car. She now gave that one to her husband. Prior to the investigation I did, she also said the engine knocked down, and meanwhile her husband, she now gave that one to her husband. When this secret was revealed, that hurt me so bad, so bad. Oh, everything I invested in these cars not even benefit from me, and I'm a mother of 4 children. Why are you doing this? So that one hurt me so bad. Since then, I don't talk to her. But that one is a Peter. I must forgive. And do you see how it was? We are the same father and the same mother. Peter is the same father and the same mother. Whether Peter sinned against you 77 times a day, you must forgive. If you don't forgive Peter, you are headed to the link of fire because of here we are large again. That was why right away Joseph forgave the 10 brother that really despitefully uses him and betrayed him and sold him into suffering. The same my sister also did to me, called Osakwa, meaning Yahweh is the one to raise you up. She treated me so bad, but I must forgive her. But because she never blasphemed. That is how Peter is. You must forgive Peter. But Judas, no forgiveness. She blasphemed. And you see how the blasphemy comes? Because we are one mother, we are not one father. And the first woman is the mother of all living. Now, what is it talking about? The first woman, she is the wife and the mother, not wife, I'm sorry. She is the mother of the seed of serpent, and she's also the mother of the holy seed. The mother of unholy seed and the mother of the holy seed. Follow up now with part 11. Okay, we want to dig into the very point now. Why should Abba Yahweh hate his son? 2 people from one womb. So right now, I want to put more light now. How did Sempena abuses the authority? We see, first of all, his first sin, he want to overthrow Abba Yahuwah. That is the abuse of the authority. And the second sin, he touched a married woman. And the third sin, he now begin to do wickedly. Let's see now the third part of it all. And the third part of it all causes the belly of hell and the mouth of link of fire to be enlarged every now and then. If you don't believe me, here we are. If you are a constant follower, you know where I'm driving to already. First Timothy, okay, chapter 1, verses 11 to 15. Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be silent. Because assuming the first one just shut up her mouth, and she did not teach the man, we wouldn't have been having this crash today. 13 now. For Adam was first formed, then Kawa, and Adam was not deceived. What? And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. What? Adam was not deceived, but the earth and the woman also do. So what? Who is in the transgression? It said not the man, but the woman. Why? Yes, because the woman gave a womb for serpent to reproduce demons and brings them down here on earth. Like, if you want to understand the full concept of this message, please kindly go and listen to a mystery I did not too long, titled The Mystery of Wife, the Womb. It's a ground of preparation. All right, and it said the woman was in the transgression. What? Not the man, but both earth. Both was deceived, but not the man. Now, what happened to sexual intercourse? And then we get homosexuality. What has been, will be again. There's nothing new under this heaven. What began? It was in Genesis 3, homosexuality, polyandry, idolatry, fornication. They all begins over there. Pollution of that is sex perversion. All right. So now polyandry took place. We see this wickedness in India today that one woman is married to 5 men. How can that be? Yes. For you to know that is what transpired. What has been will be again. Nothing absolutely new under this heaven. Please follow up now with part 11. Okay. Follow up with part 11 so that we'll disclose it more and more. Right now, let me quickly put this on it. It was sexual intercourse. Okay. Very clear. The woman gave a womb because woman must give you egg, man, for you to do your plantation. The womb is the ground. That was why it said the holy seed is going to spring, Isaiah 53. It's going to spring out from a dry ground. The ground is the womb. Is the place of preparation for a man to plant in his seed, sperm. Now, how does now Semper misuse the authority in this multitude of many people today? Let me tell you, today we are over 7 billion. Only 8% is going to be saved. 92% is going down to, that is why hell enlarged itself. 92% they are going down the grave. Only 8 in the days of Noah. Messiah said his coming is like the days of Noah. And now in the days of Noah, how many people were saved? Only 8 people. And what happened to the 92? They go down the grave. And he said, I need some more. Because in those days, maybe they could be counting 1 million. This time we are counting billion. He said, I need some more. I'm not okay at all. Now, Genesis 3, you want to know the time we are now spiritually? According to prophecy, what time are we now? What time clock? We are in the days of Noah, spiritually. Genesis 6, what took place? You want to know what took place over here? You want to know what is going on right now? Therefore, go back to Genesis 6. So what took place over there? These serpents, as they rebelled, being cast here on earth, they now begin to go into the daughters of men. And then they begin to have sexual intercourse. And then the women are beginning to bring forth children for them. That is being called what? Giant. This is the present time we are now. Giant is everywhere. And how they produce the giant, let's put some more. Genesis 25, I read 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Full stop. Number one twins, okay? The first twins is in the case of Esau, not the first twins, okay? Cain and Cain is twins. Abel, was also a twins. That one you will find in the book of first book of Adam and Hawa, chapter 74 and 75. They were twins, okay? That is the first twins we have. And Esau and Jacob were the second twins. The third twins, listen now. Genesis 38:27. And it came to pass in the time of her travail, that behold, twins were in her womb. Full stop. That is the case of Pharaoh and Zara. Here we are, John 11:16. Then said Thomas, which is also called Didymus. Full stop. Thomas was twins, just like in my dialect, they will say Ivieva. Anyone that is being called Ivieva knows that person is a twins. Didymus simply means twins. This is all we have. John 20:24. But Thomas, one of the 12, called Didymus. Didymus means twins. Now, John 21:2. There was to gather Simeon, Peter, and Thomas, called Didymus. Didymus simply means twins. Now, in the book of Anuka, chapter 69, verses 12, there we'll see a demon. I know that one is also separate, okay, called Kazdija, was the one that was mighty, the embryo, right from the womb. All right, now, family, follow up with part 11. If I'm able to upload the 3 together today, fine. If not, then I will do that maybe 3rd day of the week, the one you call Tuesday, okay? Now, what is this? 11 children at a time? This is abuse of the authority. This is how hell is enlarging itself. 11 women. 11 children, excuse me, at the same time. Even in the beginning, Abba one never starts with 11 children. How many did they start with? Cain and Abel. Cain was twins, as his sister was called Luluwa. It has to be so because there is no one on earth for them to marry. So definitely, you see, when Abba Yahweh make the first man Adam, one of Israel, there comes his wife. Okay, and serpent duplicate that because Cain was of that wicked one, that old serpent where Genesis 3. So Cain came with his sister, he duplicated it. He took one rib and formed, okay. Therefore, there comes his wife. It has to be so. Abel, also the same thing. It was also a twins. Okay, you will find it in the book of first book of the Adamakawa. You will find it over there. Family, follow up with part 11. Now, how are they doing it? IVF cause this. IUI cause this. ICSI cause this. Medication, fertilizing of drugs, fertilizing human's egg through drugs. This is what you are seeing today. This abuse of authority. Abba Yahweh begins with just one, but serpent is doing 11, 8, 10. Follow up